Okay, so I've been holding off on playing this for a while, but I'm back. It's Total Extreme Wrestling 2020. Um, this is September of 2001, the final week of September. So this is Sunday Night Heat, and then SmackDown, and then after that is the Unforgiven pay-per-view. So let's run Sunday Night Heat, and let's see how things go. In an abysmal pre-show match, Spanky defeated Andy Douglas by pinfall to sliced bread number 2, and this got a 17. I think Spanky got an injury, so let's see what that is. He, oh no, Andy Douglas got broken ribs. Locker room was a bit unhappy with Spanky as his mistake caused Andy Douglas to get hurt. Ooh. An abysmal pre-show match, Nick Dinsmore defeated Angel Orsini by pinfall with the German suplex, and this looks like this got an 18. So now that the pre-show matches are done, let's get to the actual show and see how things go. In about that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Rob Van Dam defeated Nelson Knight by pinfall with the frog splash. Rob Van Dam successfully defends the hardcore title. So this got a 48. So the camera cuts to the backstage area. William Regal, the esteemed WWF commissioner, stands with a stern expression. He adjusts his suit and clears his throat before addressing the camera. William Regal goes, Rob Van Dam, you call yourself one of a kind. You may be unique in the ring, but let's not confuse that with being acceptable. Regal glares at the screen and he goes, your so called hardcore antics, flailing about with chairs, tables, and all manner of crude, uncouth weaponry, do not, I repeat, do not represent the standards of this company. So Regal straightens up, his tone becoming more authoritative. And he goes, you see, the company, the World Wrestling Federation, has always prided itself on excellence, on the finest athletes, the greatest matches, and the highest level of competition. What you do, Mr. Van Dam, is not competition, it's a mockery. Regal smirks slightly, exuding his usual air of superiority, and Regal goes, I am the commissioner of this company, and as of tonight, I have made a decision. Your antics, your reckless style, will no longer be tolerated in the WWF. Effective immediately, you will be facing more controlled conditions, shall we say. You have to fight under the rules, not the chaos you so clearly love. Regal looks directly at the camera, his voice lowering into a warning, and he goes, Rob Van Dam, your hardcore title reign will be put to the test, and I, William Regal, will ensure that it is done in a proper manner. Regal turns to walk off screen, then pauses, turning back to the camera with a smug smile, and William Regal goes, you'll learn, Van Dam, you'll learn. The camera lingers on Regal's confident expression before cutting to black. And this also got a 48. In a bout that had little heat and embarrassing wrestling, Billy Kidman defeated Blitzkrieg by pinfall at the Shooting Star Press, and this got 22. Post match, Aguila appears on the ramp, applauding sarcastically. He enters the ring and offers a handshake. Kidman hesitates but accepts. Aguila pulls him in close and whispers something. Kidman looks confused, but we have no idea what Aguila said to Kidman. And this is a 24. In about that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Crash Holly defeated Chavo Guerrero by pinfall with an Irish Guarana. Crash Holly makes defense number 2 of the WCW Cruiserweight title, and this got a 41. In about that had decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling, Mike Awesome and Easy Money defeated Scotty 2 Hotty and Spike Dudley when Mike Awesome pinned Spike Dudley with an Awesome Bomb. This got 35. Scotty 2 Hotty and Spike Dudley showed excellent chemistry teaming together. In an extremely short match, Ivory defeated Tori Wilson by pinfall with the Facebuster. This got 33. So Trish Stratus music hits. She runs to the ring and drops kicks Ivory, uh, sending her running. Trish grabs the mic. She goes, Ivory, you want to throw your weight around? Try picking on someone who'll hit back. So even though Tori Wilson is a WCW wrestler, Trish Stratus came out to rescue Tori Wilson from a post-match beating, and this got a 30. Mike Sanders stands in the ring with a mic and a clipboard, dressed in business casual gear. A WCW logo is stable on the screen behind him. Mike Sanders smirking, pacing slowly, and Mike Sanders goes, let's face it, Shane McMahon brought me in to raise the average. The crowd boos, and some fans are just confused. Mike Sanders goes, yeah, I know, you don't like hearing the truth, but I am the truth. I am the upgrade WCW desperately needs. He looks around with fake sympathy. Mike Sanders goes, and right now, the bar, it's dangerously low. I'm talking subterranean. The crowd starts reacting louder, some chants. Mike Sanders goes, but don't worry, lucky for you, I'm not just here to wrestle. No, no. I'm here to scout, manage, and maybe, just maybe, grace you with an above average match. So Sanders winks at the crowd and he goes, that's right. I've got the clipboard, I've got the vision. So whether you're a directionalist tag team or a lost cruiserweight, come find me because average Mike is dead and above average Sanders is building a brand. He tosses the clipboard in the air and catches it and smirks at the camera. Then Mike Sanders goes, try to keep up. And this got a 52. So Lillian Garcia stands with the microphone in hand, a focused but concerned expression on her face. Scotty 2 Hotty walks into frame, limping slightly, his chest heaving but looking determined. And Lillian Garcia goes, Scotty, you've just come off an incredibly tough match tonight. Mike also showed no mercy in the ring. How are you feeling right now? Scotty 2 Hotty goes, feeling? Lillian, I'm feeling like I just been hit by a freight train. But you know what? That's fine. Because I didn't come here to be a punching bag. I didn't come to roll over and take a beating. I came to dance. So he cracks his neck, still defiant. Then Scotty goes, Mike Awesome, you could throw me around, you could drop me on my head, but guess what? It won't keep me down. No matter how hard you hit me, no matter how much pain I take, the worm's still coming for you. Scotty steps closer, looking into the camera, and he goes, I'm not just some underdog in the background anymore, Mike. You've underestimated me, and now I'm going to make you regret it. I'm going to dance all over your face, and when I'm done, you'll see that Scotty 2 Hotty is more than just some guy who does a little dance. I'm a fighter, and I'm not afraid to throw down. Scotty clenches fists, nods with determination. He goes, next time we're in the ring, I'll be the one delivering the beating. You're going to feel the worm, and trust me, it's going to leave a mark. Lillian Garcia, slightly taken, but supportive. She goes, Scotty, you've actually shown a lot of heart tonight. I think your message is clear. We'll all be watching closely when you face Mike Awesome next time. Thanks for your time. Scotty 2 Hotty goes, you got it, Lillian. Mike Awesome, you're not ready for what's coming. And Scotty walks off limping, slightly, but with fire in his eyes. This got 31. So Shane McMahon enters the locker room visibly frustrated, and Shane McMahon, walking with a cocky, frustrated swagger, goes, week after week, I put my name, my money, and my brand behind WCW, and behind you two, Brian Adams, Brian Clark, Chronic. I brought you in to be the hammer that smashes the WWF to pieces, but instead, you lost. You've done nothing of note since I signed you. Nothing but cash checks and take up space. So Chronic stares at Shane. The crowd reacts with slight boos. So Shane points at Chronic. If this is the best you've got, maybe you're not the future of WCW. Maybe you're dead weight. Brian Clark steps toward slightly, looking Shane dead in the eye. And Brian Clark goes, you finished? Brian Adams is calm but forceful. And Adams goes, listen close, Shane. We're not here to kiss up to anybody, even you. Clark goes, that's right. We didn't come to play politics or suck up to the boss's kid. We came to fight for WCW the right way. Brian Adams goes, "You want results? Give us the fight. We'll give you the wreckage. But disrespect us again, and you won't like what happens next." So Shane backs off and he goes, "All right, prove me wrong." He exits the room, leaving Chronic standing tall, no longer lackeys, but now proud soldiers of WCW. And this got a 40. Unfortunately, the turns didn't go well because this was to make Chronic baby faces, but on the WCW side. In an extremely short match, Steve Blackman and Billy Gunn defeated Rhino and Steven Richards when Blackman made Rhino submit to a guillotine choke, and this got a 33. So, what was the final grade for Heat? A 40. All right, so let's go to the notepad and see what happened before the show, before Heat. So Brian Clark was fined for antagonizing Randy Orton to the point that a fight broke out between them two. Brian Clark was unhappy, but Orton was pleased. Hardcore Holly was given a stern warning for missing a meeting with a road agent. Nothing noteworthy happened from it. Bruce Pritchard was given a slap on the wrist for bringing friends backstage. Nothing noteworthy happened from it. Taz started a fight with Triple H and got beat up and was fined. It had a small positive impact with Taz, and Triple H was pleased. And Brian Adams was given a stern warning for showing up late. It had a small positive impact on Brian Adams. So yeah, so that was the final Heat. What would be airing on the USA Network because after SmackDown, it is the Unforgiven pay-per-view. So I hope you enjoyed this. And the next time I play this, I'll be booking the final SmackDown, which I already have planned out. Just have to put it into the show. Just have to run it. Well, put it in the game and then run it. But until next time, good night, everyone.